Trying to do it all in a place far from home. And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever part of the world you are. So, this is again our episode of Business Beyond Borders. So, I'm so proud and happy to be this uh, together with these ladies out here. These are proud digital business owners. And of course, I am Ryan Alexander Lim. I am all the way from Pennsylvania, USA. I'm a nurse by profession, a nurse educator for 19 years, almost 20 years by February of next year. So, see how time is so fast. I'm a dad of two and husband of a dialysis nurse here working in Pennsylvania, USA. Living in the diaspora means wearing many hats at once: employee, parent, partner, provider, and aspiring business owner. Between long hours, family responsibilities, and the desire to build something better for the future, balance can feel impossible. But managing work, family, and business abroad isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters with intention. So, this conversation is about real strategies, real sacrifice, and how to build a life where progress doesn't come at the cost of people you're doing it all for. So, we are live again. And of course, before we will start our conversation with these beautiful ladies out here, I would like you to invite to our free webinar every Tuesday and Thursday. That will be 8 p.m. EST on our side. And of course, 5 p.m. if you are on the Pacific side. And of course, if you are from the other side of the world, just Google your time zone because our digital business is world class. Okay, so our $1 million question of the day is how to manage family business in the diaspora. So let's have first. Okay, for a while, guys, I'll try to check who is first on the board. We have Sis Asna. Go for it, Sis Asna.
Hi, thank you, Ryan. Morning, evening, afternoon to everywhere you are. My name is Asna Mesem. I'm currently living in Canada and I'm originally from Congo. I am so happy to be here, guys. Very, very happy to have this opportunity to come and present you also. Personally, how am I be able to manage work, family, and digital business? I know it's not easy sometimes. Like on my in my situation, I do night shifts. Okay, so when you do 9 to 5 night shifts, sometimes it's a bit hard because you need to make sure that you get enough sleep, you eat well at the same time because everything changed completely. Even your eating schedule is changed, your sleep schedule is disturbed, so many things at the same time. Imagine you have a family, but this digital business gives me an opportunity because since it's something that you are able to work at the comfort of your home, I try my best to use every minute that I get. Like right now, I did my night shift, but I'm here, still be able to get my 15 or 20 minutes to work on this digital business. I also try my best to use the opportunity even when I'm in the bus, when I'm having my phone, since it's online, it's everywhere, then I'm able to reach my audience and do my business. So even if we have a family time, in this business, even if you have family time, anything activity, you have client can still contact you, can still reach to you. So I get myself even second so that I can be able to chat and contact my client. Those are the way that I use for me to manage to be able to see, okay, let me do my 9 to 5 at the same times. I'm also able to do this digital business. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sis Asna. That's really true because of the flexibility of the business. We can do it anywhere we want, especially during break time, or of course during when you are in the bus, as what Sis Asna have told us. This is the beauty of our digital business because it's very portable. Okay, now let's move on to our next guest, all the way from Canada. Again, we have Sis Pam. Okay, Sis Pam. For a while. Okay, go ahead, Sis Pam.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So, my name is Pam, all the way from Canada, Edmonton, Alberta, originally born and bred in Zimbabwe. So, I'm a business owner. I also have other businesses on the side that I do here in Canada, a mom of three, and a busy mom for that matter. So, yes, it can be challenging, when you start a business, especially when you come here in the diaspora. You have so many of your families, maybe, being abroad in Africa, it's like somebody who is abroad has managed to reach that place where you can take care of other people. You have some people who will be expecting you. You carry people's burdens on your head. You feel like you have to carry everybody. You need to take care of everybody. But it's really important, especially when you are new, you are just trying to settle in. Some people will not understand that no, you need time to adjust. You need time to look for work. You need time to make money and start taking care of yourself as well. Because just for me, it was to understand that, or to make people understand that, listen, where I'm coming from, we don't have the bills that we have there. They are not the bills that we have here. Back home, you can have your house and not pay for any house rent. You can, and even sometimes if you are renting, maybe the money is easier than here, like it's cheaper. Things like electricity back home, you can have your solar. If it's water, you can have your borehole. But here, everything, you need to pay for it. I'm sorry, guys, people are working in my basement. So you need to pay for everything. But when you come here, you need to pay for everything. But when you're back home, sometimes life is so adjusted, right? So when you're coming here now, it's good to set boundaries with your family members. Guys, I am here. Yes. You think now I've made it. No, I've not made it. Where I'm still trying to find my feet. So having to make people understand your situation and not to just feel like if people ask, oh, please, can I have this? You just give, or to put yourself in debt because you want to help somebody. If you don't have at that moment, you don't have. So it's good to set boundaries. Have people understand that life is not like what they're expecting. Yes, you need time to adjust. So it helps you not to be overwhelmed. It helps you not to put your hand in different credit cards so that you can just send people home. And if you have people who really even don't understand, me, I block, I ban. If you cannot understand my situation, if you cannot understand that I'm trying to start off my life here and you still feel like I'm being stingy or I don't want to help, then I don't need somebody like you. I need people who come here and who will support me, who will encourage me, people who will call me and say, hey, how is it going? We know having this move is a big thing for you. How are you doing? Not people who will be like just calling and like, oh, anytime they want to ask, all I have to do is give, right? And so people who understand your struggle are people you want to be put on your side. People who don't understand, for me, I used to just, put them on their own side until I'm ready to talk to them again. And another thing that also like keeps me grounded here is prayer. There's nothing that I can say I can do without prayer, guys. We don't have any support like family, like the way we do back home. So spiritually, you need, God in your life. You need to pray. You need to have wisdom. All of those things, you cannot do it by yourself. So prayer is really, really important. Tell God all your worries, and at a good time, He will answer your prayers. So that one is something that I also put in mind. And when you have small wins, celebrate them. Small thing that some people will not see as something big, right? Some people will feel like, oh, having a mansion is a big achievement in diaspora. Maybe for me, my win for that month is I managed to pay my rent. It's a big win. I celebrate it. Maybe for that month I managed to pay my water bill, my gas bill in time. It's a big win. Small thing. Even if I'm using a used car, I bought that and it's taking me from point A to point B. It's a small win. It's a big win for me. So just understanding that our wins are different. So just because somebody is celebrating a mansion or they've bought Escalade, which is in paper, and then I have to feel bad, I told myself I'm not going to do that. Anything that I manage to get now, I celebrate it and I thank God for it. So it's something that has been helping me, and I know some people, it helps them as well. Applying all those things, it helps us when you're in the diaspora. So thank you, guys, and I'm sorry for the noise.
All right, that's okay, sis Pam. So yeah, I love what you said. That in this digital business, we are going to protect our energy, not just our time, because living in the diaspora, it can be mentally draining. So you need rest, routine, personal care aren't luxuries, they're necessities to stay consistent. So let go of the guilt, remove all the toxicities in life and set boundaries. I love it. Thank you so much, Sis Pam. Now let's move on to our next guest, all the way from the Middle East, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Sis Fanny. Go ahead, sis.
Hello, Brother Ryan. Good evening, everyone, all the beautiful people out there. My name is Fanny, and I'm from South Africa, currently residing in Saudi Arabia. And boy, must I say it has been quite a challenge. But challenges are there to make us stronger.
Yeah.
So, right now, I find myself in a situation where I've relocated to a foreign country due to work, better opportunity. Um, to an extent, it comes with sacrifices of not being with the family. But I think it is important for me personally that when I made the decision to come here, I had to make sure that I had goals. Why I'm coming here? What is the sacrifice for? And during the process of setting my goals, I had to ensure that my goals are it's complies with the SMART principle, it is specific, it's measurable, it is attainable, realistic, and it is timed. So if it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or up to 10 years, we don't achieve everything at the same time. Some things require more time to attain. So coming here, I had to make sure I meet that specific requirements, and I know what is my 5 year goal. So it must come with the sacrifice because nothing good comes without sacrifice. And also, I think, yeah, knowing that you have in your country, you have your own household to maintain. And here, like my previous business partner said, you're in another country and you need to sustain yourself in that country. So it's important that we have financial literacy, and it's biblical because Proverbs 22 verse 7, it clearly states the borrower is a servant to the lender. So what does that tell me? I need to equip myself. I need to equip myself by learning how to invest in assets that will appreciate in value, learning budgeting skills. So I know whatever income I have, I'm budgeting it to the correct pockets it needs to go, like school fees, food, and making sure that I don't try to compete with the Jones by living a luxurious life, which I can't sustain, you know. So that is what keeps me grounded this side. And then also, I am here with the goal in mind. And with that comes the requirement of me being focused. I need to be focused. I need to be determined and disciplined and committed for me to be able to achieve that. And how do I do this in this crazy ness of trying to cope with work, family, business? It is by doing daily tasks, small tasks, that contribute to me achieving my vision at the end. So anyone can do it. All of us
Yeah.
can do it. No
Yeah.
one is special. I think God has something special for us all in store. But we just need to realize, don't sit and wait. Create your own opportunities. And for me, working a 12-hour shift, I just found it that the digital um, environment works better for me. I finished my 12-hour shift like today, and here I am spending another hour on my digital business, which is a second income stream. So that is how you build yourself, and I do plead with everyone that don't sit and wait. Create your own opportunities. Thank you, Brother Ryan.
Thank you so much, Fanny. Wow, that is really great. So, in this digital business, we have that goal in mind. And I love what you said. It should be smart. It's really, really, because I'm a nurse and I always apply that one: specific, measurable, attainable, and of course, realistic and time bound. So, of course, time bound is very important. That's why you have your 5 year goal, 3 year goal. And in this business, you just need to invest, not just income, but you have to build assets on this one. And this is for our family and kids. So thank you so much, it's funny. And now let's move on to our next guest all the way from Canada again, Sis Ola. Unmute yourself, sis.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I have my grandson with me today. He's not able to go to the daycare. So I have to keep him a bit, and then my daughter will come take care of him in the afternoon because his
Okay.
parents are working. So what we have here is that when I came, I would like to use my own story of when I came abroad and the things that I had to do in a few minutes. Like when I came, I needed to know that the way we work here is different from the way we work back home. The way we work back home at times, like now, the parents, they had to go to work. They can't just say, oh, my child is sick. They had to look for different avenues first before they can now call in and say, my child is sick and he can't go to the daycare, or he's running stool, he can't go to the daycare again today. They can only take him in tomorrow. So you have to respect your work. You have to give, respect the culture that you meet anywhere you go, and then follow on with the culture. And when you are doing that, you have to create boundaries as well. It's not like, at home, at times, I don't know in other countries, but in Nigeria, when you work in the bank, you could be at work till midnight or past midnight. In this area, it's not like that. So you need to be able to know that, okay, I'm done, I've done my hours, I'm going. But in doing your hours, you make sure you do the hours well, like you put in your bit of work when you are supposed to put in the bit of work. Another thing I learned quickly when I got here was that you need to know, in your family, you need to put boundaries everywhere. Like, my family knows, okay, this is the time I have for them. There is a time for work. Like, I had to explain, my children know, oh, she also needs to go to work. So we try to look for a way that, okay, I can come in the morning and then I go to work later on in the day. So you have to kind of create those time. Also, time for family, family being together. You also create that time. You make a bucket list and say, okay, this one is different. And then in all of these areas of life, you must make sure that they don't affect each other. What do I mean? In that you don't say, oh, work is very important because it's from work that I pay bills. Yes, you pay bills from work. So you respect your work. But then you also have to create a time for your family. You also have to create a time to make cooking. Maybe you're a man or a woman, you still need to cook. So you also have to make time for cooking, to do all those little things. Moreover, your work, like I'm going to go back to that issue of work, because your work will give you the opportunity to start this business. It gives you money for your bills, money for food, money to take care of your family. It also will be one of the options through which you can get money to start your business. And when you start your business, then you are providing for your future. You are building a legacy. For instance, if I was not working today, and I just had just my business, I would just be here. There won't be a need to say, oh, my daughter, you too, you need to come continue working from here while I go back to work. Those kind of things would not be necessary. So but when you are able to, as you are apportioning things, you apportion time for your business as well. Like, apportion money into your business, apportion your time into your business, and be able to do everything together. Also, in what one thing we learned when we also came abroad was that we learned that you all do things together. My children quickly learned that they can do some bits, wash some parts of the bathroom. As they were growing older, they could wash the entire bathroom. But first, we started with sink or the toilet or the bath. They can clean their plates or put dishes into the dishwasher. Little things like that. So every member of the family chips in one or two things. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sis Ola. I love that one. And I love that one. So there is a time block for each time. Like for example, you have to set specific blocks for your work, set specific block time for your family, and of course for the business. And what I love about this business, of course, when we migrated here, I really appreciate our business ladies, because you can do it while you are folding your clothes, while you are cooking, because it is video based. So you can do the multitask while just listening to some of the training side. So that is what I really love about our digital business. So I what also love that you are doing that specific time for each of the household chores or your time with the work. And I also remembered that when I was in the Philippines, yeah, those who are working in the back, they can still go beyond the past of their hour. So much for that. Thank you so much, Isola. Now let's move on to Texas, USA. Okay, si Shelby, what can you say?
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for giving this opportunity to be here with all of you. My name is Shilpi. I'm from Dallas, Texas, but originally I'm from India and living in USA for last 20 years. And I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have three kids, one cute dog, and a loving husband. So I would say accept the reality of diaspora life. Like living in diaspora often means limited family support nearby. We leave our family and friends back home, so we are here all by ourselves. So we have to start right from taking care of our family by ourselves. So like Ola is taking care of her grandchild right now and doing the business at the same time. How amazing is that? And pressure to send money back home, that is the biggest responsibility that we all manage, right? And cultural adjustment and survival work, building a future from scratch. Whenever you want to reach at the top of the stairs, you have to start, you have to take the first step. Step by step you will reach wherever you want. So you don't take so much pressure and burden on your shoulder, because don't stress, I will say. Just you can't do everything at once. Go step by step. Start small, and balance comes from the prioritizing the by season, not perfection. So accepting diaspora life means embarrassing the complex reality of living between cultures, acknowledging feelings of loss and displacement, finding strength in hybrid identities, and recognizing the unique opportunities for growth. Yes, I'm reading it from my phone. I'm sorry. But yeah, they are big and impactful words, so I want to say it. And building new forms of belongings, even while navigating challenges like homesickness, financial struggles, and identify confusion. So I would say this is just, it's not a struggle, it's as a transformative journey. So enjoy it and it will redefine yourself. Thank you, Ryan. Over to you.
Okay, yes, Shilpi, I love it. What you said, I would like to emphasize it's a step-by-step process, because when you are going to be successful, it needs to be you need to start. You need to start from the very beginning, of course, and you will soon realize that after 5 years, after 3 years, all those hard works, all those sacrifices are really worth it. So thank you so much. And before we'll end this one, let's give each one of this lady 1 minute. They can speak in their own language to invite you to our digital business. Okay, let's start first with Sis Asna. Go ahead, Sis.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. So, what I just wanted to say to my people, my Swahili speaker from Congo, Wandugu Zangu, tuko na business. Najua kwamba sisi ni watu waoga sana, na tuna watu, tuko watu ambao tukagi tunaaminia mtu. Unataka hadi ule mtu afanye kile kitu, uone result, ndio utasema kwamba sasa mimi nitaingia sasa kwenye ile business kwa sababu ule mtu ameshafanikiwa. Hapana, hawezi kuniangalilia mimi. Vipi mimi nikifanikiwa? Utaendelea na wewe kubakia pale, unapoteza muda wako. Kwa hiyo muda huu ni muda wa kufanya nini? Kuanzisha business yako, na wewe mwenyewe ndio una manage kitu unataka kulingana na muda wako. Hata kama unatumika usiku, unatumika jioni, unatumika asubuhi. Kuna muda mwingine mimi natumika usiku, lakini kuna muda hata niko napika, ninafanya business yangu. Niko kwenye basi ninafanya business, ni business ambayo naifanya polepole. Watu wanasema haiwezekani kufanya hii business, lakini it's possible. For my French speaker, what I can say, ça c'est une bonne opportunité. Et si tu veux commencer aujourd'hui, c'est mardi, on a le webinaire, tu peux regarder en bas, regarder mon site web, vous allez voir, et puis vous pouvez me contacter en privé si vous pouvez faire, commencer votre business, parce que vous pouvez le faire n'importe quelle langue où tu veux. Donc, bienvenue, karibu, asanteni, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sis Asna. So if you if you resonate Sis Asna's story, so just register on her website www.asnamyblog.com. Okay, now let's go to Sis Pam. Any last words, Sis Pam?
Absolutely, Ryan. Masera say amadzinodiwa muri pano ana Budhi vana Sisi. I'm sure muri kungotsona tiri kungouya pano uye tiramba tiri pano. Tiri kungoya nenyaya imwe chete guys. Online space ndo yatiri ine. Online space ndo basa redu remangwana ratiri kuita nhasi. Kana uri mubereki, kana uri Budhi, uri Sisi, uri kungoti paycheck yangu haisi kukwana. Ungoriko ungoti inini ndiri kungosiya mwana wangu ari mucheche kumba kana kuti ari mudiki, ndiri kuda nguva nevana vangu, ndanetsa nekushanda ma9 hour shifts, ma15 hour, ma16 hour, handizivi kuti ma-hours amunoshanda. Kana uri munhu uri kungofunga hako kuti remangwana rako rinenge rakaita sei, uri kuda kuva munhu ane ramangwana rakanaka, kuti kana ndikazoda kuritaya ndinenge ndine zvangu zvandinoti iri ndo business rangu. Saka munokwanisa kuita business iri muri pa9 to 5 guys. While you're still on your 9 to 5, munokwanisa kuita business irori. Tinouya tokudzidzisai zvingori kwamuri. Tinoziva kuti not everybody achaita business iri handidze, but kune ivavo vari kungoziva kuti no, inini ndizvo zvandanga ndichitsvaga izvi, ndo zvandiri kuda kuita, ndiri pano to mentor you, to coach you. Saka website yangu ndiyoyi guys, phone number yangu ndosaka ndichiisa panapa. Ari kuda kuuya kuinbox, ada kutaura neni face to face, one on one, tiripo guys, ati wande atende kure. Kane kune vanhu vari kufunga kuti aiwa izvi ndezvescam, no, hazvisi guys. Sekuona kwamuri kuita tiri munyika dzakasiyana siyana, uye tingori a piece of what our global community is. Global community edu is 270,000 people from all over the world. Saka tinouye panapa tiri kunyeberai guys. So ndo zvanangoti ndikuudzei, so anoda kuuya kuinbox yake kuinbox titaure. Thank you so much Ryan, and thank you everyone.
Thank you, Sis Pam. So www.vicandpamonline.com. Register on her website, guys. Now let's have Sis Fanny. Last few words, Sis. Unmute yourself, Sis.
Okay, thank you, Brother Ryan. Ja, soos gesê het, dit is definitief 'n aanlyn besigheid wat definitief so perfek pas in ons daglikse werk. Jy beplan wanneer jy werk, hoe lank jy wil werk en watse resultate jy wil hê. Onthou, niemand raak ryk oornag nie, maar ons almal werk vir dit. So, daar is 'n aansluitingsfooi wat dan nou insluit om die opleidings blad vir jy op te maak, en jy het nie nodig om enige agtergrond te hê van tegnologie nie. Ons het 'n stap vir stap opleiding wat jy dan nou deur die proses vat, en soos jy kan sien, is ons wêreldwyd met 'n klomp aanlyn besigheid eienaars. So van ons is deeltyds, anders is voltyds. So ek nooi julle uit, daar is 'n free webinar, reik uit na my toe, stuur 'n boodskap en ons kan dan verder kommunikeer via Teams of WhatsApp. Maar as jy belangstel, onthou ons wil ernstig mense se lewens verander, want hierdie het ons lewens verander. So ja. 10 uit en te hoor van julle en ek het aan. Thank you, Brother Ryan.
Okay, thank you so much, Sis Fanny. So www.fannyferris.com. Okay, so log on there or just your name and your email ad. Now let's move on.
Thank you, Ryan. Okay. So, nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé ẹ ti rí gbogbo nǹkan tá a ti sọ lẹ́yìn. Ẹ lè ṣe bísínẹ́sì, iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe náà ló máa fún yín ní bísínẹ́sì. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, àṣejèrè ni kò ń ṣe pé nǹkan tí kò ṣeé ṣe. Nǹkan tó ṣeé ṣe ni tẹ́ bá mix it up pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ yín tẹ̀ ń ṣe. Kò ní pé kẹ́ fi ṣẹlẹ̀. Tó bá yá, tó bá yẹ kẹ́ fi ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ̀yin náà máa mọ̀ pé ó ti tó láti fi ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ fún wa ṣe. So tẹ́ bá anybody tẹ́ bá fẹ́ àbí èmi náà lélẹ̀ muido.com. Ẹ wá kẹ́ forúkọ yín sílẹ̀ àti kìíní yín. Lénìí webinar wà, kẹ́ gbọ́ webinar, kẹ́ gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ti ara yín. Tẹ́ bá ní questions, ẹ mú questions yín wá, a máa dá yín lóhùn. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sis Ola. So www.moidor.com. Okay, so let's move on to Sis Shelby. Sorry, this is not the word. Sis Shelby, go ahead.
थैंक यू रायन। सभी दर्शकों को प्यार भरी नमस्ते। अगर आप भी इस बिजनेस के बारे में और जानना चाहते हैं, आप मुझे मैसेज कर सकते हैं। आप भी इमिग्रेंट हैं और कहीं ना कहीं से स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं, ऑलवेज स्टार्ट फ्रॉम टेकिंग द फर्स्ट स्टेप। पहला स्टेप लेना बहुत जरूरी है। तो आप मुझे मैसेज कीजिए। आप मेरी वेबसाइट www.shilpisharma.com इस पे जाइए, अपना नाम और ईमेल एड्रेस डालिए, 20 मिनट्स का फ्री वेबिनार देखिए और आपके जो क्वेश्चंस हैं आप मुझसे कांटेक्ट कीजिए। मैं आपका बिजनेस सेटअप कराने में आपकी पूरी हेल्प करने के लिए यहाँ पर रेडी बैठी हूँ। थैंक यू रायन।
Okay, thank you, Sis Shelby. So, it's my turn. So, kamo diha nga nangita mo og legit nga business. Ayog huwata nga magka-crisis pa mo. Ayog huwata nga ma-lay off. Ayog huwata nga magka-problema sa inyong health before mo mag-start og side hustle. So, kani, mo na gini ang pinaka the best nga side hustle. So, it's nindot kay maminaw sa akong mga kauban, no? They are kanang nagkuha sila sa ilang own language. So ako pod karon, so this is coming from the heart of a dad. So labi na katong mga nanay ug tatay nga gusto nga makakuan og family time with their kids. This is now the best time. Maud gyud pinaka the best na nga oras para to start a side hustle. So I think that's it for today. So I'm so glad. So we are here with together all these ladies out here. So what I'm telling you guys is build around your life, not against it. Have a business that build around your life. So what we love about this digital business because it fits our schedule. The automation, the system, it really matter, especially when you are juggling shifts, different time zones, and family responsibilities. Take a look at our digital business. So connect with everyone, and we will see you on our next live. Thank you, and bye for now. God bless you all.